Okay, right now I'm going to go over the second part of the anti-graffiti coding session. And in our previous lesson, we actually coded this plate right here. And so you can see we've got our dried area here and our uncoated area here. So when I put this flat up against the image, you can see how that clear coat would work. Now some of this coating here I put on, thick, I kind of hastily did it, but you get a good idea of how this coating isn't going to really affect your overall image. And this is just from 24 hours of dry time. Once this fully cures over the course of 7 days, it clears up even more. So right now I'm going to just do a little demonstration. I'm going to use a crink marker, a Sharpie marker. I'm going to use a black crink, green crink markers just to get some variation. And I'm going to use some brown spray paint. I'm going to spray it on this plate and I'm going to let it dry for about an hour. And then I'm going to come back to it and then I'm going to wash it off. Now, here's the black marker. Here's our green marker. And you can notice even when I try to put this on here, it doesn't even stay on there. It doesn't even take hold. And now let me use the spray paint. And last but not least, a black Sharpie. And you can see the Sharpie doesn't even hold whatsoever. So I'm going to let this plate dry for an hour, and we're going to come back and then we're going to just wipe this off. Okay, we're back and it's an hour later, and now I'm just going to take some soap and water and this up here was from that green crink marker. Now this section here is the black. I'm just gently rubbing it away. So that's your black marker there. And this is just, with a little rag, some water, not doing too much, just gently going over it. And then what we're going to do next is this brown spray paint. Okay. And that's just a quick demo. Now on a real wall you would power wash that, and you would want to use a little bit more soap in there, and you can see kind of a tint there, but you power wash that off and that would just go away. So you can see how just in this little simple demonstration, we used a Sharpie, we used black crink marker, graffiti marker, green graffiti marker, and then we actually used spray paint. And you saw how it just repelled all of that graffiti. Here's the small painting we graffiti proofed in that earlier lesson. Now, here you're going to see where we have, some spots of graffiti. Crink marker, spray paint, and some more crink marker. So what I'm going to do is just use some soap and water and just scrub that off to demonstrate the qualities of the graffiti proofing on this image we've proofed. And you can see the remnants and what happens to the paint and the marker. This is the spray paint, this is the marker here. And it just kind of rubs off in like a little ball. Dab a little more water. And you see how it just comes off there. Now this little painting here is nothing more than a legal sheet of paper where I drew this little marker graphic on here. So you can see how this graffiti proofer toughens up regular paper to the point where I'm, dabbing all this water on it and the paper's still fine. Now you'll see some tint here, and this is primarily just because I'm just quickly doing this. On a wall, you would be able to pressure wash this and add a little bit more elbow grease to it, which you see like right there. So now we don't have that paint, that marker, and that marker there. So. And you can see there's some more of the paint and the marker. So that's just a quick demo of the graffiti proofing coating.